Hello everyone, JRDeal96 here with a brand new unboxing. As you can tell by the title, it's Nintendo related once again. And once again, it's another unboxing related to Nintendo Switch Online. Now, the last unboxing we did based on Nintendo Switch Online was for the Nintendo 64 controller back in 2023 when they first came out with it for the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack. And ever since then, we've gotten Game Boy and Game Boy Advance and also Nintendo 64 Mature. So now here we are, and we have the Nintendo Switch 2. And one of the things they announced was for the Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack, exclusively for the Nintendo Switch 2, was Nintendo GameCube games were coming to Switch 2. And of course, they said that there would be a GameCube controller available for Nintendo Switch Online members only. So finally I got my hands on a GameCube controller after weeks of it being unavailable and out of stock. Took a while, but I finally got my hands on one. So let's open this box now. So here is the Nintendo Switch Online GameCube controller. So let's open the box up itself and get it out of the box. Of course, it includes a USB-C charging cable. So here is the Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pass GameCube controller. So on the GameCube controller, you have the left analog stick and then the right C analog stick right here. Then you have the D-pad, the start button, the Y, X, A, B buttons, the Z button, the R button, and the L button. That was on the original GameCube controller. So when it comes to the Nintendo Switch Online buttons, you got the ZR button, the capture button, the home button, and the game chat button with the sync button and the USB-C port right here. Pretty cool, right? This controller is so beloved by a lot of people. And it's obvious that people love this controller because Nintendo will always bring it back when it comes to the new Super Smash Bros. Games. They did it for the Wii U and also for the Switch. So now let's compare that to the original GameCube controller. This is a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate version of the GameCube controller. I can't find my original one somehow. As you can see, the only major difference is the color of the controller. And the other thing is the buttons on top. That's about it. I find it interesting that they went with the original color that they initially launched the GameCube with, which is that purple color. Like, the only gripe I have is that they didn't give us other options of colors to choose from. Like, I wish that they gave us more options, like the black one and the orange one, the silver one. Like, I wish they gave us more color options, you know what I mean? Like, that's the only gripe I have, but overall, it looks really nice. Even though there's only 4 games available for the Nintendo Switch Online. You have Wind Waker, F-Zero GX, Soul Calibur 2, and Mario Strikers. That's it. Like, we all know there are more games coming out down the line. We all know Mario Sunshine's coming. We all know Luigi's Mansion's coming. Hopefully, they'll be coming out soon. I like the fact that there's a little Easter egg when you're booting up the Nintendo GameCube Switch Online. When you hold the analog stick up, it plays the original GameCube boot up. Which is really cool that they did that. And also they have the other Easter eggs from the original GameCube when you have to hold the Z button when you boot up the GameCube, and then it plays those different sounds on the GameCube boot up. Like the baby laughing and all the baby noises. And then the Samurai one when you have to hold the Z button on 4 GameCube controllers, which is interesting, but pretty cool overall. I still own my original GameCube, by the way. It's still sitting there, collecting dust, unfortunately, and I just bought this accessory a few years ago with the Game Boy player and everything. Once in a while, I'll always dust off my GameCube and play it once in a while when I feel like it. So anyways, that's really it on the Nintendo Switch Online GameCube controller unboxing. So if you like what you saw here, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Be sure to ring that bell to be part of the notification squad. Be sure to check out my Instagram because I make collabs with Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and myself. I used to act as a cosplays on there, so go check it out. And be sure to check out my Tumblr, my Discord in the description as well. So until next time, JRDeal96 signing out, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.